I read until I couldn't see straight. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Maddie if you're new here, and today's video is going to be me reading Fourth Wing. Yay! I'm sure you guys have seen this blow up on YouTube or TikTok. Basically, this book is a combination of all of your favorite fantasy novels growing up. It's giving Harry Potter, it's giving Divergent, Hunger Games. It's amazing. It's about Violet, who is the female main character. She's attending a war college where they split you into a few different quadrants, which are kind of like Harry Potter houses. There's the scribe quadrant. I have such a hard time saying that, which is what her dad was, I believe, where you're just like a scholar and you write down history and protect it in the archives. Then we have the healers quadrant and the writers quadrant, which are the dragon writers, not like writing a book. And her whole life she grew up thinking she was going to be a scribe, but then her mom last minute, who is super high up in the army, I think she's some like high ranked general or something, makes her join the writers quadrant. Now, when you join a quadrant, it doesn't mean they're necessarily going to accept you. You're going through all of these challenges, and I feel like people are dying every day because it's so difficult to finally be bonded with a dragon, so they weed people out. And basically it's just her story, because her family, her brother, her sister, and her mom have all been super successful writers, and she's just trying to prove herself, and that's kind of where the story takes you. And along the way there's a little bit of romance, so hopefully I explained that better to you guys. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. Just go read it. I promise you it's amazing. Okay, you know the drill. I already took the dust cover off because it's so much easier to read without it, and this book does look pretty sick. The black and gold and the black pages with the dragons right there. I'm kind of obsessed with it. So glad I bought it. There's a map in the beginning. That's of the country, oh, the continent. And then they have a map of the school, which is actually pretty cool, just so you kind of understand the layout of the school. And I love reading the dedications. This one says, "To Aaron, my own Captain America, through the deployments, the moves, the sunniest highs, and the darkest lows. It's always been you and me, kiddo." It's always been you and me, kiddo. Good morning. So I started this vlog last night on Sunday. And I just read one chapter. I think it was 20 pages. And so I just woke up today and I've been reading for a little bit. I think I'm on page 40 or something. I'm getting either enemies to lovers vibes, or childhood friends to lovers. There may be a love triangle. I don't know. I'm just kind of seeing how it's gonna pan out. And something I like about the book is, oh, so Violet's volunteered to be in the writer squadron or whatever, and she's talking to her old friend and they're just being very forward with each other. And she explains it because when you're in the writer's quadrant, you don't know when you're gonna die, so everybody's just really forward with each other, which means there's gonna be a lot of good banter, and it might get a little spicy up in here. Trying to be quiet because Sam's still sleeping. It's Memorial Day and I'm gonna get back into it. Hey YouTube, so we caved and bought a baby pool yesterday. It's only $30 at Walmart and the floaty was like 10. But we laid out here yesterday and this is where I finished my book. And I'm gonna lay out here and I'm gonna try to read this one. It's probably gonna be harder on the float than it was with my Kindle yesterday, but we're gonna go for it. Ooh, look at that in the sun. Got a little chair set up. Pool is filling up. Welcome to our Redneck Yacht Club.
No, it's not redneck.
Hey guys, I got some good sun out there. Update on the book. I'm on page 100 and the whole thing has been like super easy to read and I keep on reading each chapter, but now every chapter is just ending on a cliffhanger and it's just making me want to keep reading and reading. So if I keep reading, I'm gonna want to finish this tonight. but I definitely won't. I love the female main character. Violet is so smart. Even her professors were telling her it's not all about the physical strength, it's about the brains, girl. Quiet on set. Chapter 9 is giving Thor and Triss from Divergent. Their fighting scene when they're training. Don't mind if I do. Violet is talking to herself and she says, "You are not attracted to toxic men." I remind myself, and yet here I am getting all attracted. Relatable. I love a toxic man in a book. In a book, ladies. Coming in last is better than coming in dead. Words of wisdom. Just girly things. All right, it is Tuesday at 5 p.m. I have had the most traumatic day, and by that I mean I had to work all day and I didn't get to read. I was on a roll last night. I read until I couldn't see straight. Does anybody else ever do that? I probably shouldn't do that. I got to page 192 and it was 11 o'clock and I was like, okay, it's time to go to bed. But it is so good. It is getting so juicy. I am obsessed with Xaden, the morally gray character. But if this turns into an enemies to lovers book, I am down. I am kind of over, what's that other guy's name? I don't even remember his name. Dane. I'm over his BS. Don't like him anymore. The thought behind him protecting Violet is cute, but get over it. In the love triangle, Xaden's gonna win for me. But right now there is no love. Like, they're just kind of enemies. But I'm hopeful that they'll become lovers. If you ever chose the safe bet in any of the big love triangles, if you were Team Jacob, if you liked Gale or Rapita, get out of my face. No, absolutely not. So yeah, Team Xaden, even though he could be the worst character ever, we'll see. I love that the stakes are higher in fantasy books because when there is romance, it makes it all the more rewarding because there's this huge thing that's keeping them apart, which is true in this book. And so when they finally get together, if who I think is gonna get together gets together, it's gonna be amazing. Well, I'll keep you guys updated on where I get to tonight. I want to see some romance. I'm gonna read until there's romance. So I found out last night that the writers can communicate with their dragons, and I almost said in the beginning of this video, if the dragons start talking, I'm out. But it's actually not weird at all. They don't talk, they can communicate to their writers through their thoughts. So I guess they're just, the dragons are always in the writers' heads. But it's cool, and the dragons are kind of funny, so I'm vibing. No hate here, it's not that weird. She says I'm fine. His focus snaps back to my eyes. Never lie to me. I love them. I love this line. Even the most effective poisons come in pretty packages, and Xaden's exactly that. As beautiful as he is lethal. Ooh. I'm canceled. Okay, there's about to be a shocking discovery. Let's see who is a traitor. Oh, get him. Get him. Hey guys. This is not my best look. I am so mad I haven't updated the vlog all day. I hate when work gets in the way of my YouTube career. Disrespectful. Last night, I've been like typing updates on my phone because I need to update the reading vlog. So last night, I ended up reading for 2 hours straight. I didn't realize how late it was. It was 11:30. I'd started reading at 9:30, and about an hour into it, I feel my phone vibrate, and I check my phone and I have like 10 text messages, most of them from the same person, But I was so into it, I did not even realize an hour had gone by, and then another hour happened before I answered anybody. This book makes me forget about my phone, and I need that in every book. I just need to forget about my phone in general. I should just throw my phone away. It got really juicy last night, and this whole vlog I've kind of been pretending like we don't know who the love interest is, but it's not really a spoiler. I feel like every high stakes fantasy book is enemies to lover, so I love Zayden. He is the best book boyfriend. I am just so glad that I'm reading this book. Oh, and I saw someone else say this. Dane, which is her childhood friend that I think I talked about in the beginning. I didn't know if there was going to be a love triangle situation. I don't like him at all. He is very much giving Tamlin vibes. Big Tamlin vibes from Dane. Don't like him. I love Zayden. He wants Violet to be her own person and be strong, and he doesn't let Violet doubt herself. So that's amazing. Let me see if I had any other notes. Basically, there were just cute quotes between Violet and Xander. Have I been saying Xander this whole time? His name is Zayden. His name is Zayden. Basically, there are some cute quotes that just made me go, literally, and I'm not going to show them though because I don't want that. I want you guys to see those moments in the moment while you're reading it. But I only have 40 pages left, and I kind of peeked ahead and I think I spoiled it. But stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. This book is amazing. I love it. Oh, and I love how honest Violet is. Like, fight for your man, girl. Lay it all on the line. You could die tomorrow, so you might as well be honest. Why did I think this book was 450 pages? I just got out the camera to record my final reaction, and then I looked and this book is actually 490 pages. 50 pages to go. Okay, I'm slightly crying. This is sad. No. I was gonna go and put makeup on and change into a new outfit and do my hair, but this book, 25 more pages to go, and someone just said, there is no me without you. This is 1,000 boy kisses all over again. I can't do this. My chest physically hurts from this book right now. I don't want to finish it. I don't want to finish. Be back soon. Look at this smile. Wow. Okay, so I just finished it. Immediate 5 stars. It was honestly a 5-star read, 100 pages into it. The last line of the book is one of the best lines I've ever seen in any book, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I read ahead earlier because that would have shook me to my core. It still did, but wow. I need a movie immediately. I need a movie yesterday. I need to see these characters in real life. This is my favorite book ever. Okay guys, I just spent 15 minutes on TikTok looking at all the fan art and everybody else's reactions, and I will be the first person, not the first person, probably the 5 millionth person to say this book lived up to its hype. I'm going to have such a bad book hangover from this. I don't know what I'm going to read next. Nothing's going to compare. Go read it. There is the perfect amount of magic, spice, slow burn, enemies to lovers. It had everything I love in a book. The friendships, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I saw the next book in the series. It's called Iron Flame, and it's coming out in November this year, so that's exciting. But wow, I am obsessed with Violet, with Zayden, with the plot twist there at the end. My favorite book couple, hands down. I'm not okay. Thank you guys so much for sticking along for this video. I had so much fun filming this and reading the book, so go read it. If you enjoyed watching this, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe down below. Follow me on TikTok for more book content, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.
You may think that I know too much, but no, it's never too much.